Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading and hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Saturday the 9th of May 2026. I'm going to do a love tarot reading focusing on your person that you're connected to in love, their thoughts, feelings, actions and intentions. Please. Okay, I'll take that because of the way it fell out. I'm going to put it to the side a minute. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So we've got the King of Pentacles that just sort of dropped out of the deck. I'm going to put it to the side for a minute and we'll see how and if that might be relevant to your read. So, for the person that Cancer is connected to in love, what is this person thinking? What is this person's thoughts? The person that Cancer is connected to in love. We have the Tower in the upright, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords in the upright, and the Fool in the upright. So, the Tower, sudden change, an ending, a beginning, something that changes the course. You two could have gone through some sort of a change, or, you know, something doesn't necessarily have to be shocking, but something that is remembered, something that is quite large, quite big, quite, well, yeah, quite shocking, actually. A shock to the system doesn't necessarily mean negative. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Your person is thinking a lot, thinking, feeling, thinking about emotions, thinking about what's achievable. You two could be going through a rough patch. Someone's coming back to reality, getting clarity, clear thinking. The Fool, that is a brand new beginning. That's infinite possibilities. That's fresh, that's positive, that's brand new, that's reborn, that's whatever's, you know, let's go for it. It's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen, I'm ready. Let's go. Is there an ending that needs to take place in order for you two to have some sort of beginning? Has there been an end and you're both starting on a new beginning with each other or elsewhere? Is there some sort of truth, clarity? Is someone seeing clearly on something? So, it's like your person is coming to a realization or coming to some sort of truth or seeing clearly, and is thinking about making a change, or is thinking about some sort of tower moment that you two have possibly gone through together. Someone could be thinking about moving forward here, making a change, moving forward. Perhaps you're the one making a change, moving forward. Let's have a look at this person's feelings, Cancer. The person that you're connected to in love. What is this person feeling? What are their feelings towards Cancer in love? The person that Cancer is connected to in love. So, Page of Cups in the upright, Six of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in the upright. This person could be coming towards you with an apology, or is expecting you to come towards them with an apology. This is a Page of Cups. He's a dreamer, he's romantic, he's also likes fantasy, likes dreaming about the fantasy of love, the idea of love, the ideal of love. So your person is feeling romantic towards you, or offering you, or trying to offer you some sort of love or emotion or an apology. There's possibly something getting in the way of this connection, or there's some sort of pain, loss, separation, heartbreak. Perhaps you two are in fact separated or split up at the moment. And there's an energy here of holding on, dependency, or selfishness. There's something here about leaving, ending, and a past history. Perhaps you've known each other for a long time. Perhaps you feel like you have a special bond with this person, or this person feels like they have a special bond with you. Perhaps this person feels like you're leaving them behind, Cancer. And your person's feeling pain, loss. They're kind of perhaps missing you and wanting to come in and try and make good, make harmony, make peace. Let's have a look at this person's actions and intentions towards you in love, Cancer. The person that you are connected to in love. The Ten of Cups in the upright, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess. Well, they would like for you both to be happy. I mean, the Ten of Cups, that's an energy of happiness, togetherness, friends, family, marriage, home, commitment. That's the happy ever after, the happy ending card. So they would like, from what it seems, to resolve whatever this is and have some sort of a happy ending with you. But something tells me that they've been waiting, or there's some sort of delay. Something needs to change in order for this to happen. And it seems like they've been waiting, or you've been waiting. The High Priestess, is there something here about secrecy, or something that is hidden, or some sort of confusion? They want to possibly know what's going on, or they're trying to find some truth or clarity about whatever this situation is that you two are going through. The King of Pentacles, that's solid, grounded, abundant, stable, committed, consistent, assured. Perhaps this is what this is all about, commitment and stability with each other, harmonizing your union and being together in a grounded, stable and committed way. So let's have a look at this person's thoughts that you're connected to in love, Cancer. We've got the Tower. And why is the Tower here in this person's thoughts? The person that Cancer is connected to in love. Why is the Tower here in this person's thoughts? The Four of Cups. There's something that's happened here that your person is sort of dwelling on. They're sort of disappointed in, some sort of change that happened that's upset them, disappointed them. They're sort of dwelling on it. Perhaps you've had a few Tower moments, but there's some sort of change that they're not happy about here, or perhaps it's you that's not happy, but I'm reading for your person, so I'm going on their energy. Let me have a look at the Fool. Why is the Fool here in this person's thoughts for Cancer in love? Why is the Fool here in this person's thoughts? The Two of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's a, sorry if you can hear any noise in the background, my son is talking to one of his friends on the phone. Two of Cups in reverse. So you two are separated, you've split up, or there's some sort of distance between you, or someone is holding back love. Perhaps they feel that you are separating yourself from them, you are holding back from them, and they're looking to go forwards, be together again, have a new beginning or a fresh reconciliation energy between you, where you start anew, start afresh, where something can begin again between you. So why is the Ace of Swords here in their thinking? Why is the Ace of Swords here in their thinking? Why is the Ace of Swords here in their thinking? So, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like, or they're thinking that they would like some communication from you. They want some truth, clarity. They want to know what's happening. Perhaps you two are in some sort of no contact, or very not a lot of contact, or there's something here that needs to be talked about that's not being talked about. Perhaps they feel like you are not opening up to them, not telling them what it is, or giving them clarity about the situation. They want some guidance, they want some advice, they want some communication. They want you to be clear with them, tell them what's going on. Is this going to begin, or is this going to end? Is this going to sort itself out? That's what they want to know. Seven of Cups in reverse energy. Why is it here in this person's thoughts about Cancer in love? Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's something here that's stuck. It's delayed, or it's just stuck. There's no movement, there's no action, there's no communication, there's no progress, it's just kind of stuck. Or there's some sort of action that needs, some sort of action that needs to be taken that's not being taken. It's slow, it's stuck, it's stagnant. No one's saying anything. You're not saying anything, or they're not saying anything. It's a very stuck, stagnant, and very strong energy. It's almost like a crossroads sort of an energy. Ending and beginning. Something that might be going round and round in circles. Perhaps you two are a bit on and off, hot and cold. Okay, let's see what that one was that dropped out. Seven of Cups again, and I am just finishing clarifying the Seven of Cups. And there's an in reverse, and another Seven of Cups in reverse has just come out. So your person's feeling very overwhelmed, or they don't know what to think. They're confused. They're kind of thinking of all the fantasies, the possibilities, the what ifs, possibly catastrophe kind of thinking, worst case scenario thinking. And I'm feeling like earlier, I picked up that crossroads feeling. Is this achievable? Is this going to work? Is this going to happen? Is this going to come back together? Your person is starting to give up, or they're starting to not believe that this is ever going to happen, or this is ever going to be resolved. They're possibly coming out of some fantasy, dream-like energy and seeing the reality of something here, or the situation between you both. Right, in this person's feelings, Cancer, who you are connected to in love, we've got the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here in this person's feelings towards Cancer in love? The Lovers. The Lovers. So this, this person's feeling, they have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of attraction to you. They feel romantic towards you. But this is also about a choice. Perhaps this person feels like you are their person. They choose you, but for some reason, you are not choosing them. That's how they feel. They're offering you their love, their cup of emotion, their romance, they want a new beginning. They choose you. They feel like you are in alignment with them. Or perhaps you have a decision to make, Cancer. Perhaps there's a choice between two people here, or other suitors. Perhaps there's a third person involved in this, or a third factor that you are needing to make a decision about, or perhaps they are. But there is quite a strong, they feel like you are a soulmate, a person that they've known a long time, or they're very bonded to, very close to. Tell me about that Six of Cups in reverse. Why is it here in this person's feelings towards Cancer in love? Nine of Wands in reverse. Something here about someone feeling defeated. Someone, oh, and also there's something about someone needs to put their guard down. Someone's waiting for someone to put their guard down, but someone is feeling defeated here. Defeated. Sort of, yeah, there's that energy of, is it worth the wait anymore? Is it achievable? What am I fighting for here? Yeah, Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here in this person's feelings? Seven of Wands in reverse. Again, an energy of sort of giving up, just feeling like it's been too much of a battle. And there's no real outcome coming. There's no real, nothing's happening, nothing's progressing, nothing's being resolved. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in this person's feelings? The Tower in reverse, yeah. This person has developed quite the attachment to you. They're kind of, I'm getting a sort of codependent sort of energy. They feel like you are their one, and they are wondering why you are not choosing them, or why you are not kind of committing to them. And it's making them feel, it's making them question their value. They are resisting walking away. They don't want to walk away from you. They're kind of waiting for you to validate their worth, their value, which is not something that anyone should depend on anyone else to do. But it seems that they have, or they are, or they really don't want to walk away from you. So in this, yeah, Ten of Wands just flipped out, and they're burdened by it. They're feeling burdened. It's a weight they're carrying. It's a weight on their back. It's heavy for them. It's making them question their value, their worth. It's confusing them. It's making them sort of think of all sorts of scenarios. It's causing them pain, heartbreak. It's making them feel really, you know, done in, to put it in a way. They're sort of really not wanting to walk away from this, but it's starting to, or has tired them out for quite a while, in many ways. So in their actions and intentions towards you in love, Cancer, this person has the Ten of Cups. Quite self-explanatory, but we'll clarify it anyway. Why is the Ten of Cups here in this person's actions and intentions? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, like I say, they feel left out, rejected. They feel like you are rejecting them. You're not choosing them, and they want to come back in. They want you to be together again. They want you to be committed, perhaps get married. You know, but they, at the moment, that's definitely not the case. Why is the High Priestess here in this person's actions and intentions? Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's some sort of action here that they're not taking, or, well, there's action here that you're not taking, they're not taking. But there's some sort of new beginning here that's not beginning, and it's some sort of, someone's holding back. There's a unknown, there's a secret energy, someone wants to know, is this happening or is it not? And someone's kind of not telling the truth about something, or not being clear. Or someone here knows the truth. Their intuition is telling them that something is not coming back together here, but they are still kind of resisting a change. They're resisting walking away because they don't want to. Knight of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here in this person's actions and intentions? The Fool in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here in this person's actions and intentions? The Hermit. It's just this waiting energy, this resistant energy. Perhaps there's been some, I'm getting that your person, I'm getting the energy of your person doesn't want to walk away because there's this sense of hope. There's this sense of hope, but what if this works itself out, and then I walk away and then I've messed it all up, and then I lose, you know, this person, this is like a trauma bond, this is quite an unhealthy, I'm getting quite an unhealthy dynamic. I think this person may need to sort of work on their, perhaps some sort of attachment sort of issue here, some sort of validate, you know, they need to work on their self-love, their self-worth, things like that. The person just wants to know what's going on here, what the truth is, what the clarity. I don't know how long they're going to keep waiting, or, I mean, that's free will, that's everyone's free will. Something can happen and it just absolutely changes it, and, you know, changes the course of whatever. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hope it resonated, hope it helped. Thank you for tuning in. Lots of love, best wishes, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.